Base segment field number 8 is your portfolio type. Portfolio type is an extremely important field because every piece of credit is assigned one of these 5 portfolio types. Additionally, the different types of data for the other fields that can populate in the fields are dependent upon the portfolio type. In other words, a credit card is going to have different types of data than a mortgage in some of the other fields. Well, a credit card here would be a revolving, a mortgage would be a mortgage. A lot of times we don't actually see the portfolio type on the credit reports, which is clearly inconsistent and also inaccurate when we looked at all the different ways here in this course for Metro 2 where their own industry standard requires maximum accurate reporting. The 5 portfolio types listed here are line of credit, installment, mortgage, open, and revolving. Open portfolio is confusing to a lot of folks for several reasons. The first reason is when you look at a credit report, a lot of times it may actually give you the portfolio type, but it calls it the account type. Specifically, the TransUnion paper reports give you a report field called the account type. They're actually giving you the portfolio type data, but they're titling the field account type. So when you see a collection on TransUnion and it says account type open, that's actually the portfolio type of an open portfolio. Makes it even more consistent and confusing. You can see that there's even another field called the account type, which we will cover in the next quick video. So the portfolio type open basically defines a type of credit account that is essentially due on demand without any real payment terms. If you think of positive credit such as, child support that's paid timely, or utility bills that are paid timely, those are examples of accounts that are considered an open portfolio. With that utility example, you can use $200 of electricity this month, $2,000 next month. The utility company is going to give you the electricity, they're going to send you a bill, and you're required to pay it next month. There's no fixed repayment terms, there's no loan, and there's no fixed limit on it. From a positive account perspective, that's one example of an open portfolio. From an adverse or negative account, the way that this industry standard Metro 2 is designed is that all collection accounts report as an open portfolio, regardless of what the actual portfolio of the original account was. Here's what we mean. Let's suppose you have a charged off credit card being reported by, say, Capital One. That would be a revolving portfolio type. Capital One closes that account, sells it to a debt collector. When the debt collector reports that account, they should actually report it as an open portfolio. When you think of it logically from why it was designed that way from a data reporting perspective, debt collection accounts, they are not buying accounts that they are servicing, right? They are clearly collecting on delinquent, charged off, bad debts. They've been defaulted, they've been accelerated, the terms are due on demand. When a debt collector gets an account, they want the entire amount or they're going to negotiate something less than that. So just understand that for credit reporting industry standard purposes, debt collection accounts should report as an open portfolio, regardless of what the portfolio was on the original account. Also keep in mind, though, that the portfolio, as important as it is, a lot of times the credit reports may or may not disclose this data to you.